Welcome you children. This is class ninth. Today we shall try to learn about linear equations in two variables. Now you can see some important terms we will see in this chapter. These terms are introduction, linear equations, solution of a linear equations, graph of a linear equation in two variable, and the last one is equations of line parallel to the x-axis and y-axis. Okay, let's start. Our first topic is introduction of linear equation in two variable. We will try to learn by given examples. You can see on your screen. Suppose in a 5-day cricket test match between India and England played at Chennai, two Indian batsmen together scored 184 runs. Let us express this information in the form of an equation, as we do not know the score of either batsman. Okay, we have two unknown quantities. So for unknown quantities, definitely we will suppose variables. Okay, the score of each batsman, let x be the number of runs scored by first batsman and y be the numbers of runs scored by the other batsman. As the total score is 184, so therefore we can write according to question the sum of both the runs equal to 184. So how can we write? Definitely x plus y is equal to 184, and it is our linear equation of two variable. This is the required linear equation in two variable x and y. Generally we use letter x and y to denote the variables, but other letters can also be used. Now this is next topic, linear equation in two variable related to an equation of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. In chapter 2 I taught you how can we determine any equation is linear, quadratic, biquadratic, cubic, etc. So definitely through the degree. So you can see here the degree of this equation is 1. So therefore this is linear equation. And there are two variable x and y. And what is a, b, c? A, b, c are the coefficient or the real numbers. Okay. Such that a, b are not both 0 simultaneously. One more thing we need to remember, a and b together cannot be equal to 0. Definitely separately it can be 0. Suppose if b is 0, so a cannot be 0, like here ax plus c is equal to 0, and if a is 0, so b cannot be 0, like by plus c is equal to 0. Okay, is called linear equation in two variable. There are two remarks we need to remember. Equation of the type ax plus c is equal to 0 also be considered as linear equation in two variables, because we can express this expression as ax plus 0y plus c is equal to 0. Okay, why 0y? Because there is no any term of y, so therefore we have to use 0 at the place of b. We can also understand with this example. Suppose the equation is 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. Definitely you can consider is linear equation in one variable, but in the term of two variable it can be also be considered as two variable, like this 3x plus 0y minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, similarly equation of the type by plus c. What is by plus c? Definitely by plus c can also be considered as linear equation in two variables. Why? Because we can write it in this form, 0x plus by plus c is equal to 0. It means the value of a is 0. Okay, For example, 5 minus 3y is equal to 0 can be written in general form 0x minus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0. I hope you understood. Now there is a question and we try to solve it and try to understand the terms related to this question. You can see question says express each of the following equation in the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, and the other means is we have to write given equation in the term of ax plus by plus c. Then thereafter we have to relate a, b, c with coefficient. Okay, so now I am going to taking first part of this question, 3x minus 2y is equal to 4 minus 2.5 bar. So how can we write? First of all, we have to write in the form of ax plus by plus c. So you can see here 4.25 bar is in right hand side, so we have to take it from right to left. Okay, so it becomes minus 4.25 bar. Now we will compare it with ax plus by plus c. So what is the value of a? Definitely the value of a is 3. You can compare it easily. And what is the value of b? Minus 2. And the value of c, constant term, minus 4.25 bar. I hope you understood. Similarly, try to do remaining portion. I also want to recall some points with example b. 2x is equal to 3y. How can you do? Definitely you will write this equation in the form of this. So 2x minus 3y plus 0 is equal to 0. Now when you will compare it, so a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 3 and c is equal to 0. I hope you understood. Okay, now this is another question. You can see on your screen. Question says Sonu and Monu together contributed rupees 1800 toward earthquake fund. Express this statement as a linear equation in two variables. Let's see. Let the amount contributed separately by Sonu is rupees x, because we don't know how much money Sonu paid or Sonu contributed. Okay. Similarly, the amount contributed by the Monu is rupees y. So according to question, both of them together contributed rupees 1800. So therefore we have to write x plus y is equal to 1800, and this is linear equation of two variables. Similarly, you will try to do question number 1 here. Now this is another question. Before starting the topic, new topic, I want to express you this question, because after understanding this question, we can easily understand the another topic. Okay, let's start. Question says write the four solutions for each of the following equation. So what is the equations? So here we are considering second part of this equation or this question, 3x minus y is equal to 2. In chapter 2 I taught you how can you find the zeros or the solutions. Definitely the value of x and y. Okay, means if you will put here the value of x and y, then definitely if the values are 0, so definitely it will become equal to 2. Let's start. So first of all we have to write this equation in the term of y. Okay, any equation whenever you will go to find the zeros, so you have to write these equation in single variable term. Means like here I am transposing minus y from left to right, so y is equal to 3x minus 2. Now whenever we have to put any value of x, we will get a related value or corresponding value of y. Okay, one more thing we need to remember, in linear equation in one variable, we have seen in class 8 there is only one solution possible, but for linear equation in two variable we will get infinite many solution, means there is no limit for solution. Okay, so let's start, because question only asks for 4 solutions, so therefore we just find out 4 solution. Here I am taking 0 at the place of x. If you will put here 0, so you will get -2. And what is -2? -2 is the corresponding value of y when you will put 0 at the place of x. Similarly, we can consider some another values like 1. If you have to put 1 at the place of x, so 3 1 ja 3 -2 becomes 1, so the corresponding value of y is also 1. If you will put -1, so you will get -5. You can see here -3 -2 -5. And if you will put 2, so 3 2 the 6 -2 becomes 4. Okay, so like this we can find infinite many solutions. Hence different solutions of the equations are 0 minus comma -2, 1 comma 1, -1 comma -5, 2 comma -4. Like this we can easily find the solution of any linear equation in two variable. I hope you understood. And one more thing, you will write these zeros in the term of ordered pair term. Like in previous chapter I taught you how can you write ordered pair. In ordered pair, first value is abscissand, another value is ordinate, means the value of y and the value of x. Okay, now we will start our next topic related to this question. Solution of linear equation in two variable. The solution of a linear equation in two variable means a pair of value, जैसा कि हम लोगों ने पीछे देखा. आप देख सकते हैं 0 -2 -1 1. What is this? These are the pair of solutions. Okay, pair of values, one for x and one for y, which satisfy the equation. The pair of value x we can consider h and y equal to k. Here h and k are any integer. Is called the solution of linear equation ax plus by plus x plus c is equal to 0. Here at the place of x, c will be. Okay, if we have to put x is equal to h, y is equal to k, so we will get the solution. The solution is denoted by the ordered pair h comma k, जैसा कि हमने देखा, as we have seen previously. We first write the value of x, then we have to write the value of y. Now, after doing this example, we are very clear about this. For any value of x, there is a corresponding value of y. Hence, a linear equation in two variable has infinite many solutions. I hope you understood. And if you want to do exercise 4.1 and 4.2, you can try to do yourself. Otherwise, in next lecture I will try to solve. Okay, thank you for watching.